did this on purpose? It seems like
We
somebody
were wondering
sent you
that.
something.
We've been wondering.
I'm feeling that. I think it was purposeful. It was attached to you.
Yeah, we've been wondering that because we've lived here a year, maybe 2.
We'll be here 2 years, May.
And it didn't start happening until 4 months.
Yeah,
About 4 months ago.
And did you have anybody that came through your existence that would have wanted to make
Yes.
harm on you?
Okay.
I think it's on purpose. I think it was intentional. So, which means that in a way it's good because if a human did this to you, and even though they sent you something dark, that means it can be removed.
We can undo it.
So that's kind of a good thing. Okay. Well, we'll fix it. That's what I'm here for. This is very intentional. This was meant to cause trouble. So, about a 3-year-old girl?
Yes.
A little 3-year-old. There's an older woman in there, probably 70-ish, give or take. There is absolute pure darkness, and I see like a blood orange thing sort of coming out of the closet. Something with your bathroom mirror is wrong. The entire back wall is off.
The red orange, is that like hair or is that more like a dress?
I don't know. I just see just billowing, like a bloodish red orange, just billowing. I can't tell what it is.
Okay.
This, like I said, this is a neutral area.
We have had the TV turned on and off.
Yeah.
And we have
because
had-
right that wall right there, that makes a lot of
And
sense.
we have
to me.
had where our internet flashes and then it'll stop flashing and get extremely bright. Flashlight bright.
I've seen TVs go on and off and they were unplugged.
Yeah, that's what's fun.
Yeah.
There's a lot happening all at once. It just seems level of intensity of the volume of spirit energy, and I don't know, like part of it is just the natural of the land. There's something with this section of the land and the property, but the portal got opened up because somebody sent something at you, and it attached to you. It anchored on. It opened that portal, and it's got it so far cracked open that it's going to take an intense amount of energy to contain and seal.
Is it attached to all of us or a certain person?
It's affecting all of you.
It's attached to one person but affecting all of
Yeah,
them.
it's attached to you, and you don't deserve it. This is karma you don't deserve.
Right.
Separated off of you, but it's something. There's something because of you. Somebody wanted to get at you for I don't know what kind of motivation. I don't know what their motivation is. If it's a bitterness or a resentment of something. I feel a lot of resentment.
Well, it could be 2 different people. One's living, one's not.
Okay.
The one not is my mother. She practiced black magic.
Okay.
Cursed me the day that she died.
Well, that doesn't help, and that could have made it easier for the other.
That doesn't help.
The other person was Wiccan.
Okay.
Practices lots of spells. We had a situation that something happened, and they live 2 streets up, and we had to quit being their friends for a particular situation, and I'm the one that ended the friendship.
Yeah.
So ever since that happened, weird things have been happening. We've kind of been like, it could be them. They've cost us thousands of dollars.
They don't happen to have any red hair, do they?
Red hair?
Yeah.
I'm
just saying. I was wondering if that was why I was seeing the red and the
I
orange.
was getting dark hair.
Yeah.
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 If it's,
The person that lives 2 streets up has dark hair.
yeah,
Okay.
the red hair would be my mother. She was buried.
Oh.
You got double dinged.
Yeah,
Double
I think-
ding.
I think
Kidding.
You were
Maybe
already sent you the energy, and you already had that. She put a cloud on you, but you were managing it well. And then once this person decided to throw a few spells, smashed together.
It was the catalyst.
That was the
that
catalyst.
just started everything in this
Yeah.
house.
Okay.
So it's a combination of both of them being assholes.
Okay.
Pardon my French.
No.
But that's not ideal.
What do you know about the older lady back there? Do you know much?
She touched me the same way that little boy did, and I'm going to say that she is a positive influence.
Yeah, I find her to be friendly. I can't really see her very well because of all that energy back there. This thing is she's clouded as all get out, but she's got to be about between 65 and 75, and white or gray hair. light eyes, very light eyes. I'm not really sure who she is. I have no idea if she belongs to you or she just some sort of guardian assigned to you. I can't tell, but that, I mean, she
She may be grandma.
very possible. She has a grandmotherly energy. I just don't know if she's like a biological. I
I
mean,
had a grandma that died from diabetes or something like that.
well, what did she look like?
She had gray hair,
She had
brown
gray hair,
eyes,
some
a
black.
larger lady,
What color eyes?
brown,
Okay. Okay. I see the gray hair.
long,
I don't know
long
what
gray
happened
hair.
to her.
Does she look braided a little bit?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing there. That I'm comfortable with feeling with that because she's hard to see. She's very hard to see because of the cloud and the funk. She seems like a nice lady and just kind of interested, really protecting you. I think she needs to be there to protect you from wildness.
So we can to protect her.
Who's into like the needlework?
Oh my
I
gosh.
am. Will we?
Because I've seen
We
someone.
all
I'm seeing
are.
somebody making. I'm seeing a lot of making, like doing, and they're,
She cross stitches, I crochet and knit.
the cross. I see the.
And her mom used to cross stitch.
Yeah. To me, it's needlepoint. I
And
see
she,
needlepoint.
she needlepointed, cross stitch, and she did a lot of knitting.
Okay.
Lots and lots of knitting.
Yeah. Because they're showing me like a round.
Yeah.
And doing.
Yeah,
I'm pulling,
that's so
I'm pulling the thing.
That's so long.
Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, at least you got protection. Thank God. At least there's something to work with. There's somebody to help, right?
exactly.
I'm always glad when there's some of the familials because
My
that.
mom's guarding me.
No.
See, thank heavens for that. That's good. That's what you need. You need that extra dose. And nobody's ever gonna let. She's definitely not letting anyone near her. That's. I don't know. I think the little kid came to the property or somewhere nearby.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's
They're
That was
literally,
the first-
excuse me.
Yeah.
And she
Very
was
chill.
across the
like 3 or 4
Like,
years
they
old.
were-
And
He might have been on
very-
the land already before this.
yeah,
this event.
it's not one. It's not anything attached to you specifically. I think she just came with the area, passing through. And because you're a little bit sensitive, it's like, hey,
Right.
somebody who
might
might.
fill out. She might hear us.
Yeah. I think that's kind of what the draw is.
Well, when we first started hearing it, we felt because the exact words were excuse me. So we were wondering if it was like a message or like, hey, something's up. And then the next time it was mommy, and
Yeah.
it sounded kind of scared. It sounded
It sounded
lost.
very
Did you
intense.
see
Very
anything
urgent.
that
No.
right around that time, or did anything happen like around like she was
No.
trying to warn you?
No.
no.
The general part of my basic cleansing will help those little bit lost spirits easily move on. They don't have any hard time with that. They're like, oh, okay, they leave.
We've heard laughter. Little girl.
Yeah, she's just, this is like her area. For some reason,
Yeah.
this is her area. I don't know, like maybe not right here, but somewhere in this radius.
Right.
She came from somewhere in the radius.
She's not always
How
here.
old
but
is she?
She's 3.
3 or 4. 3 or 4 years old, very young.
Bluish, whitish warps.
Those are usually very positive.
Yeah.
That's good. You've got all the light and the energy protecting you, like
Good.
bubbling you all the way around, left, right, up and down. So yeah, those are good. Those are the kind of
Bluish, white orbs are good.
Yeah.
Yellow is not good. Yellow is a warning sign for something.
Yeah.
A super long time ago, I saw like white orbs moving, and one was sitting on the table with a cup in his hand,
Oh, that's cool.
and the other people were moving along the pictures, like they were trying to look at the pictures, like they were part of our.
Because you have a portal in your house, you're going to get a lot of transient spirits, is what we call them. People who are just passing through. If you're sensitive, or if you have an active portal, you're just going to get a bunch of people just kind of walking through like it's a train station.
Okay.
They're just like, hey,
Anything.
they just train station through. If we can stabilize the energy of the entire property in this home, hopefully you won't get so much Grand Central Station. You'll just have your family energies that belong here left. But that portal is such an unbelievable nightmare that we're gonna lock it down hard. I'm gonna go all the way to the New Orleans tar water. I'm not even gonna play. I'm shutting it as far down as I can get it. If we need to come back and do more, if it still gets out of hand, we bring the druid back. Some of these energies are they're very intense, but I have no problem throwing everything at it. I'll do the brick dust, I'll do holy water, I'll do sage, I'll do palo santo, cedar. I will cover every group and religion and faith and everything in one thing, just inject it into that space. I'm
We've
not
gone
gonna
back
let
a
you
few times to
guys
places already
to deal,
do
with
it.
this. Yeah, we've had to,
Yeah.
some places, and there's also, always be careful, practice safe paranormal. When you do your, rituals and ceremonies, be very, very careful, open, close.
Right.
Don't let anything back in, because if, you have to be careful with invitations. You don't know exactly what could come back, but
Yeah, we don't do Ouija boards. We don't do.
thank you.
We don't
Thank
say
you.
anything to others. We're very.
Yeah, as long as you're
Holistic.
very, very responsible with it, I don't think that should be an issue about like re-invitation of things. And really, you didn't ask for the energy that your mother or this other person has sent to you.
Right.
Neither belong to you, so we can try to uncross a little of that and
Okay.
pitch it back. And I'm sure you are probably familiar with some ways to send back energy and divert it away from, reflect it away from you. That would be
This is all
advantageous
too
to do.
scary for me.
Yep.
because you don't deserve this at all. I told you what we sense and feel, and you want to correlate what you guys have experienced.
One morning, it was about 5-ish, 4-ish. I woke up with the bed absolutely shaking, and I thought it was a violent earthquake.
Oh boy.
And one of our pictures that was hanging above the bed was swinging.
Oh, that's
And
not
so I thought it was an
Yikes.
earthquake. And it woke me up out of it.
And you checked, and there was no earthquake.
There was no
No, she
earthquake.
asked me, and I was like,
And she woke me up and said, "Oh my God, we just had an earthquake," and I didn't feel it. I didn't sense it.
She went to the bathroom, and it was while she was in the bathroom that, it shook me awake. Like a 4.5 earthquake.
Jeez.
And then the picture was just violently swaying. And so I assumed it was an earthquake. We went back to sleep, and there was no
earthquake. Yeah.
We had another experience where we had a chip box, or it happened to me. We had a chip box on top of the refrigerator. I was nowhere near it. I was by the sink, and it just flew.
like so we
It
hit
flew off, and it actually like fell on the island.
That takes a lot of energy to do something
Yeah, that's
like
kind
these
of-
things.
In our driveway, before we had the fence up, it looked like a car was pulling up, and there was no possible way because my car was there. And it started off white. As it came into like an orange glow. Then it turned blue, and then it turned back to white. And all that I saw was a very, very tall man bent over looking at us.
Kind of like
Kind of like a slender man.
he looked
Oh boy.
alien.
I thought she was asleep, so I covered up like a little girl and just tried to go back to sleep because I was really scared. Next morning we talked about it, and she said, "Yeah, I saw it too. I didn't want to wake you. I thought you were asleep."
Back to sleep.
Slender Man's creepy.
I saw
Yeah.
too.
It was.
Are you serious?
Well, you get to get the tooth fairy to come now. That's good.
Go take care of it in the bathroom.
Well, that's impressive.
That's the right age for all this fun.
Alice, this tooth, and this tooth.
Well, now the big ones will come in, and that'll be fun.
We're coming through. We always have a sense that something's trying to come through here, but it never goes past the bedroom, except for what attacked you.
Yeah.
Um,
And then she's woken up and seen something looking over me.
yeah, I've seen something looking over her.
The back room light has gone on and off by itself. The door was shut.
There was a time that we used to use the back room as a storage and kept it completely sealed, and the door, and this would be off, and the door would just open automatically, and the light would go on.
To the point that we duct taped the door shut.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Our TV has gone on and off on its own. The TV in there has gone on and off on its own. The TV has, both of these TVs have been stuck where you couldn't switch the volume up or down or the remote. We've changed batteries. We've tried to play
And
with
then the very
it.
next day it's fine.
And the next day it's fine.
I've noticed a couple times that the closet light hasn't been on, and then there's been in the closet.
Yeah.
There's like a conflict between the two, the positive and the negative, and it's it's confluxing so much between the two that you're just getting everything possible.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's
It's
pissed.
just a campfire.
We have a Siamese that has
She's very
anxiety.
sensitive to it.
She's torn apart this couch. She eats plastic. She beats up all the other cats.
She'll stare off she'll like stare off at something and
Well, she's probably being terrified by what's in there.
yeah, because she mainly stays in there. She's my cat, and
Yeah.
she'll come up next to me and rub and just kind of like look and just her ears will go back.
It sounds like she's being, that's why I was asking, because it sounds like she's being.
She's a targeted cat
Yep.
for some reason. Maybe because she's kind of the cat, your cat. I keep seeing stuff walk around in that.
Yeah,
office
we
area.
see that all the time.
Yep.
Yeah,
We've had our stove turn on by itself.
No, I don't like that. That's
We've had
not
fire
cool.
Believe
alarms.
anything.
We've had fire alarms go off in the middle of the night where it's not like a battery. It's not like a battery like dying,
Yeah.
but
It'll actually go off.
it will go off in the
Oh
middle
my
of the night,
gosh.
3, 4 o'clock in the morning. It will
Witching
go
hour.
off.
I
Yeah.
had an instance where my car wouldn't start
Yeah.
one night.
The night
And then the very next day, it was fine.
it was that night that we saw the
Yes.
The-
it was
the
same-
Slender
it was
Man. We call him the Slender
same
Man
night
'cause we
that
don't know what
saw
to call him.
that.
That's just
Oh, really?
possibly get it
That,
for
that's it's no coincidence.
her battery
My car
died.
would not start.
Yeah, the next day her battery wouldn't start. We've had instances like that. There's times where the dogs will go in and then they'll come running right back
Yeah,
out.
more-
When she's back there, she's very combative. Would you say?
Yeah.
At times she's combative, but then at other times it's like she needs protection.
And then sometimes she gets close in that closet, and you should see the carpet where she
Yeah,
tore
the
it out.
carpet, the digging, that's from our cat because she'll go in there to just rest, and then she starts like
it's affecting
it's
them.
anxiety.
And she will come out in a hurry like a ghost is chasing her.
Yeah,
Because, yeah.
because there is one.
Yeah.
We've had stuff.
I've had instances where somebody's tapped me on the shoulder
Uh-huh.
or brushed me on the shoulder.
Yeah.
But it was
If
back.
I can actually feel
We've
it.
had instances where like I've walked back there, windows will be closed, fan will be off, and it's absolutely freezing.
Right.
Absolutely freezing.
Absolutely bone cold.
It'll feel like this is in there.
Yeah.
What else? I'm trying to think what else.
I am awfully
I
glad
saw
that we
something
did that
too.
pagan festival. So we
Yeah.
could meet you guys.
Oh,
I'm awfully glad because this
absolutely.
is a lot of just too much for anybody to figure out all. You know, it's
Well, I
on their
definitely
own.
could say in the last like 4 or 5 months, it's gotten stronger.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's gotten stronger. Because we've lived here, we've been together for 3 years. I've done enough cleansing and everything to keep my mother at bay.
Yeah, and it was all working fine until that other person threw energy at you.
Right.
They,
And then
they
it
broke the seal.
Yeah.
They broke everything. They messed it all up. You were doing great.
When I was walking outside and I saw something like a shadow going like out of the door through the blinds.
Right here.
No, in my parents' room.
I see shadow people along here all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And going through past.
Yeah, we have like little Halloween skulls.
Uh-huh.
Their lights,
They
their eyes
never work
flash.
until now it works all the time.
Oh wow.
At night. Yeah, but there's nothing out there.
But there's
There is something out there, but nothing you can see. You know.
Right.
It's,
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
We've had stuff come up missing. Like
like
we'll,
porting, sent you this energy that you believe that possibly had sent you this energy. So you said they're Wiccan, but I mean, obviously they're following a slightly darker route. They're not following. Do you know anything else about them? I mean, besides they can't, are they that capable of the casting? Obviously, with the spells and the rituals. I mean, how much do you know about them?
Powerful.
we never really talked about it with them of how powerful they are. We know they're teaching their
They just do
children
spells.
spells. They constantly are doing spells.
They're not practicing
There's an
paranormal.
instance where she got hacked, and
Oh my god.
Oh.
so
Yeah, that's why a lot of people
See,
practice the
what
dark arts
happened
because they want to
was-
get revenge on something.
Was
God.
so we had to end that friendship.
Ew.
It cost us thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And we don't want to be their friends. But she said, you know what, get rid of your problem. And we will be more than happy to be your friends because we think you're cool people.
And they got very offended.
Oh, I just saw an orb go.
Yeah, it didn't surprise me. That's just one.
Yeah, it was a bright one when it was in the hallway.
when I met these
And I
people,
usually
I
can't see that.
instantly had a bad feeling about them. Something felt very, very wrong.
You were never
Um,
comfortable in the first place, really.
No. The energy that I got from them was that they wanted to have more than just a friendship with us.
Oh.
So
And
that's what
none
I
of it
attached it to.
Yeah.
But
But there's
come to
more
find-
than just that. It gave you the weird vibe, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was spooked off with them from the very get-go.
Yeah.
They were very nice.
The weird thing is, ever since that happened, they decide to take this street.
They live on this other side, so there's a street here and then their street. They could easily go up their street and go to their house, but they do loop-de-loops. And we can't figure out why. They have no business being on this street.
Yeah.
So there's really no reason I should be driving by your house whatsoever.
Correct.
Except for to just
What tripped, I didn't understand it. That's what tripped me out. Like, why are they driving by our house?
Online.
And we
They have
were,
absolutely no reason to drive by.
and we were so mortified. $3,000?
Right after
Oh
John
my
saw an orb
gosh.
fly in there.
what'd you get?
You get the order I saw?
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm gonna want to see this.
Oh,
right in the
wow.
chair.
Right in the chair.
The old orb in the old orb in the chair.
in the chair trick.
This is not yellow.
In the back room, our animals will puke back there the most. They will pee unnecessarily,
Okay.
and they tend to poop back there.
Yeah.
They're getting attacked. They're getting.
Yeah, that's my sensation. Because of the energy that's in that area, that makes a whole lot of sense to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna dump everything into the cleanliness as hard as I can.
Have to hit that closet with everything you
Yeah,
got.
Ginger, and also
One or
Wendy,
two,
a big
one or
giant
two
orb
words.
just appeared on top of your head.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. All right.
Fantastic. Alright, wanna review?
Yeah, we'll do a review. We'll stop at 149.
Spinning here.
Whose head was that on top of?
She's got an orb above her head.
And we could do the.
Oh, great.
Probably grandma.
Why don't you come forward and speak to us and let us know why you're here? Why are you here?
There's a crackle. But it's just a crackle.
But something has happened.
Yeah, usually.
Kind of raise your hand, just spelled it out.
Ginger, and also
Right, right when it said ginger.
That wasn't none of us.
It said 134.
Bring a speaker.
I did. And we got validation by. Let's put that one on the
Yeah,
speaker.
Lisa, I
Big
want
white spot.
to. Does your cat always?
Yes.
well,
They're
for
trying to
goodness
kind of
sakes.
wrap you up and protect you right now because of all
Yep.
the feathers to me.
I got two bars.
That's crazy.
That's a big orb.
Let me make sure it's
Huh.
maybe it did something weird.
Okay.
That's huge.
Tell us your names. Is there anybody here? I know you're here. Can feel you.
Yeah, there's something there.
Talk to us.
Well, replay it one more time.
Can feel you.
You get it?
Talk to us.
Yeah, I got the.
Want to do it one more time?
Anybody here? I know you're here. Can feel you.
What is that?
Talk to us.
That was none of us.
Hold on.
That other book, the first one,
Yeah.
is in the corner that he was at.
That he didn't feel good.
Seriously?
Can we see the books? I know Anne Rice.
Yeah.
I believe it. And which book is that?
That's the first one.
That's the first book.
That's the first in the series.
First in the series.
Yeah. 'cause
I don't
that
see
one-
anything in it.
No, I don't see anything in that
This
one either.
one
Oh,
was
I don't
literally
want-
like maybe 6 inches from where we were standing.
This one doesn't feel good.
This is the one
This
you
one's
got.
cold.
You don't like that
Oh, I
one?
think
No,
we
that one I
found
was
it.
handing you.
Okay. Beauty's
I
Punishment.
think we found it. The book, the first one, was 6 inches
This
from
one I
where
don't feel
he was
anything. I
standing.
feel nothing on
Like I
this
said,
one.
thought it was
That one
in
makes me
the
sick
car.
as a dog.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
So I
like it.
packed it in the
Yeah, I'm not
bag.
feeling good energy off of this one either. I feel coppery in my mouth. I feel,
Oh,
I
God.
feel
That one
copper
feels- makes
taste
me
in my
sick.
mouth.
Put a
I want to
spell
feel
up.
this one.
Oh, that's
Spell in
not
the
good.
book.
Alright, stabbing pain in the abdomen.
excuse me,
Yes, ma'am.
can it be anything that the family touched?
Usually it's something they give you.
Yep.
If they want to curse it, they usually give
That's
you.
Something they give you. Yep.
But that's attached to her.
Why was this one in a separate place? Just because you were reading it or something?
I was reading the first, I was reading
They
the
gave it
first
to you
one.
guys just to bring it into your home to as an attack. They disliked you more, but they could give her something to bring something into the house.
Because you're all in the same house.
I would never read something like that.
And they got it at a yard sale and brought it right to me.
Yeah, they needed to
Because we
find-
were talking about
Let me
those
feel this
books
one.
and
No, they didn't. The backs on these aren't even broken.
This one's all torn.
Oh, is it?
This one's a little.
Okay, so it could have been.
that's been in the car for months.
Well, which one? If it's the
It's the
number
first
one,
one.
hold on. If it's number one, that one's been in bags in and out of the house because we've had it fumigate.
Sure,
So that
sure.
could have some more tear to it.
He's looking, this one looks.
The spine's not cracked?
That one has the
cracked.
most energy. I
The
want
spine's not even cracked on it.
Wendy to feel it too.
Sure, give me just a second.
I didn't even think of it.
That one gives me weird energy just looking at it from here.
Yeah, it does.
I don't like it. It's that
Can
one.
we cleanse them so I can still keep the books, or do we need to throw them back?
I will sure try.
Let's see the other one.
Here's the other. That is the face that I'm.
Okay.
But I think you had it well controlled
Okay.
until this happened.
Until
That's
this
cracked
happened.
it open too wide, yeah.
And it became out of control. It doesn't mean it's not reversible. I think it's reversible. But we're gonna need to really hit it super hard the entire house.
So this and everything that we've been experiencing is a spell from these people.
It's a mixture of the spell they started, which opened the portal, which caused the grandmother to have her energy fight with the negative energy, and everything just setting off a paranormal firestorm.
Okay.
The curse cracked open some energy from that your mother had left, but you had tried to block, and once it cracked that portal open, it became impossible to control. So it's basically a hodgepodge of these things coming together, converging in the middle, and just exploding.
So did that spell, whatever they casted, was it directed towards me or her or us or?
The whole family, the whole house. They're mad at you because of what you said.
Okay.
And anybody here that wishes to communicate? What is your name? So, what was your name? I can't hear you. What is your first name? What did you hear? Oh, lights are flickering. How many spirits are here?
It's a cold spot to smell.
Grandchildren. And it was a female.
32 degrees.
Alright.
What?
What is it?
32 degrees.
Cold spot and a half.
The laser's not working, but that's the matter. 32
Grandma, are you
degrees,
here?
there. I wonder if it's all cold.
Are you protecting them? Or validate that you're here? Wow. Okay, can the positive energies validate that you're here? Can you tell me your first name? It's just a bunch of white noise for the most part. Barely anything's coming through it. Which is good in a way.
With that bag?
Yep. Straight up.
Hello. What did he say?
I don't know, he was commenting on the bag.
I didn't get the guy. I heard him. I didn't know what he said.
Are there positive protective energies here? I got a light on that. Can you tell me who you are? Are you the grandmother? Yeah. Okay. That was good. That was a good confirmation. Thank you. Thank you, Grandma. Can you help me with the cleansing?
Years there.
Did you come in with any of the objects in the house? The books?
I heard numbers.
I did too.
So you came with the books. Yes. Do you know that I can kick you out? Are afraid to be kicked out?
Sounds like electricity.
Just killed my camera. No, there you go. I had a full turbo on the
Do you know that you're going to be removed? Knowing the positive energy is allowed to stay here. Are you aware of that?
It's receiving.
You're not going to talk to me, are you? Because you're weaker than I am. That got his attention.
Yep.
Are you ready to take us on? Because I'm going to kick you the hell out. Only the angelic protective energy is allowed to be here. That is all that is allowed to remain here.
Okay.
Thank you, Grandma.
She's using this.
Thank you. I appreciate your help. Will you back us up when we do the cleansing? Yeah. Thank you. Grandma, is that you? Are you going to help me cleanse the house? Is it time just to get this show on the road and cleanse? It's hitting this. Is that your confirmation? Can you make it stop if that's your confirmation?
I don't think that's just her.
They're fighting. They're still fighting. They converged.
I'm getting chills at the moment.
Me too.
Me too.
Grandma, go ahead. Grandma, you're
fast forward starting to
you're more powerful than all. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Anybody have anything last minute to say? This is your chance. Say whatever you need to say.
Is that one pegging?
less than that one.
A little bit now.
Sisters.
Thank you, Grandma.
You're doing a great job, Grandma. Thank you for helping. We're going to get this taken care of, right? Set the rules for all the energy in this space, that absolutely nothing attaches to any of the equipment. Absolutely nothing attaches to the investigators, and nothing attaches or affects the family or the guests or the animals. You are commanded to exit the space, and I will be cleansing this space. You either can move on, or it's going to sting a whole lot when I remove you. Is that clear? Does everybody understand the rules? And now the session is officially closed. Take it very seriously when I work with the spirit box.
No.
You're not welcome in this space. I command you out of this space. Only love and light are welcome in this space. If you are not of love and if you are not of light, you are commanded out of this space. This is not a portal space. Only love and light is welcome in this space.
Did you start with the master bedroom?
Yeah,
Okay.
but just the holy water so far.
Are you just doing the holy water so far? Okay.
Only love and light is welcome in this space. And he's assaulting the space.
I am salting.
So seasonable.
Oh, good
Only
God.
love and light is welcome in this space.
Little piggies.
Nobody can touch the piggies.
Leave the piggies alone. Hi.
Leave the family in peace. The protective grandmother energy, you may stay and you may protect this family. You are welcome here, but nothing else may remain. Only love and light and positive energy. This is not for you. Only the protective angelic energy is welcome in this space. Do not touch this family. Do not remain in this space. I cast you out from wherever you have come from. All negative energy, all hexes, all curses are removed and crossed and sent from this space. You are to leave this family alone. You are to exit this home, exit this space. You may not remain in this space. This portal is closed for all time. Nothing is welcome to cross through here. You are closed. Nothing may remain. Nothing may walk into this space.
Already a little like. They're gonna all dry. Mm-hmm. It's very cool. She has a little
Stuff and like makes it different. Take the black, what do you call it, the charcoal, like make your own incense.
Come pick with you.
I think it'd be cool. I mean, do you feel like you figure it out?
Right after this.
And it's whatever you feel.
I can't run. So I tried to open that box, but they didn't want
I felt my back release.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I think give it some more.
is it
Burn all of that paper. All of it. Make sure that there is not 1 ounce of it left in there.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, none of that
I
stuff should come
have
back.
rosemary and say maybe maybe.
Yeah.
There's a spike in the pain again.
Totally lit up right now. Is it? Or no?
I don't think it's turned on.
Oh, it's turned off. Okay, no, I can see the colors from right here.
Yeah.
The colors and the light. Weird, it's all lit up.
No, it's bad, it's turned off.
I had a feeling that they did something.
So what are they
You gotta burn it.
They're gonna try to cleanse them.
I don't think it'd be a bad idea if we burn them.
I was just kidding.
I really don't think.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
Familial energy is allowed to remain. If you are not of love, if you are not of light, you may not come into this space.
Face? He's all looking at me, I'm like, what? What? You're in it? Okay, fine. He's all looking at me like, you are.
You used to do that to him as a little kid, though.
I haven't done it to him in years. He's 17. He's probably like, I totally lost it on him.
You don't like me using your own energy against you, do you? You don't like that at all.
It is. It's just screaming at you. Yep. Can you hear that?
Let's do it.
I'm gonna tar it too. You don't have to drain yourself completely.
You know how to keep
Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to save some for the rest of the house, but this is the problem here. You shut this down, everything else is gonna fall.
I know, which is why I'm gonna tar it and brick it too.
Trust the thing.
Burning
it.
Oh, that moon energy helped me.
I like it.
It gives it that gothic flair.
It gives it that dead gothic.
They still have a gothic dead.
You don't get to go off to the side either.
Right too.
That doesn't need with me. It's still there, but it's pretty weak.